B98.5, 80s, 90s, and now good morning and thanks for listening. I'm Tad. Hello, Drex.
Blessings.
And good day to you, my dear Kara.
Good morning.
Nobody in the history since they've been keeping track of time has been played like my mother-in-law just played me.
Oh.
How many years have people been getting married? I think it was 2350 BC was the first recorded marriage. So since then, nobody has played their son-in-law like she played me. Like, that's crazy.
What
Formidable.
happened?
Yeah, I'm excited to hear.
Yeah.
And is this something that we can all take into our personal lives?
Right.
If you are a mother-in-law and you're listening, maybe you're a new mother-in-law like Kara, Mrs. Nessett is listening to this. This is a clinic. Like, I don't even know. I'm absolutely glazed over by what happened to me. I love my mother-in-law, Rosie. She's a very sweet person. She doesn't come across as a chess player at all. Like, I show up to the house, she's like, "Hi, Tad." Big hugs. Always gets me my favorite. Like, she's like, "I bought smoked salmon. There's shrimp in the freezer."
Wow.
Very sweet, very kind. You'd think like that, she's on Team Tad. So they invited us to go to, this is going back a little bit, they invited us to go to Maine for Thanksgiving, fancy hotel flights, and we've never been up there for Thanksgiving or anything like that. So I'm like, my name is not Tyler Perry. I do not have $2,000 for a 4-day vacation up in Maine over Thanksgiving. So we declined. And I thought nothing of it. And she was like, okay, well, she seemed like she was all right. Months go by. We'd moved on from this. I'd forgot that it even happened. My mother then, just like a couple of weeks ago, suddenly gets on this thing. She wants to go to Italy. And I'm like, I haven't been on a real vacation in a while. Like, we go down to Destin, which is a real vacation, but we haven't been like done anything like major, like where you're just like, holy moly, I got to check my bank account. Like, can we do this kind of vacation? And I love to travel. So I'm like, gosh, I've never been to Italy. Like, this is exciting. Like, sure, we're in. So we were in Connecticut. So that was my mother now. So you got, like, this is the ultimate story because mother-in-laws playing against mother-in-laws. Like, it's beautiful.
And both of these trips were planned for Thanksgiving?
No. Two different things, but they're two different trips that cost money. That's the only thing that they have in common.
Tad, does your mom and your wife, Jessica, your mother-in-law, her mom, did they speak?
No comment.
Oh. No comment.
Wow.
Yeah. So we were in Connecticut visiting with my wife's family for a day. This past weekend, we were up for my sister's birthday, and we stopped by and we had lunch and stuff. And my son boasts to my mother-in-law, "We're going on a pirate ship." He's 4.
Okay.
And she's like, "Oh, what's that, Sam?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, we're going on a cruise." And I'm like, I could tell by the way that Rosie was talking to Sam that she was upset.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, tell me about this cruise, Sam."
Tell me more.
Oh, yeah, you don't have money to come up to Maine for Thanksgiving.
I mean,
To be with family, but
she
let's
didn't
go to
say
Italy.
any of that. But, like, we were leaving for the airport. My wife was bringing me to drop me off at the airport. I could sense she's like, "So you guys," Sam was just saying, I was like, "Good to see you guys." And so I'm like, whew, I dodged a bullet. Like, I was like, I'm out. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Like, I was just like, ha. Like, had I been there for another day, I would have had to deal with the aftermath. But I was like, I got off scot-free. 2 days go by. I wasn't even thinking about this anymore. I'm like, Jessica's left in Connecticut to deal with this. And that's when she dropped the hammer.
Like, all the chess pieces had started to now fall into place.
I was so shocked. My eyes glazed over. I was like, there is nothing to do at this point but bow down to my mother-in-law and declare her the winner of every game a mother-in-law has ever played.
What'd she do?
My wife sends me a text yesterday and says, "My mom wants us to spend Christmas at their house so Sam can wake up Christmas morning at their house." Guys, I have not not been at my mother's house for Christmas morning. I'm 40-something.
Yeah.
I won't say 40 what, but I'm 40-something. I've never not woken up at my mother's house for Christmas. It is something that is so special to me. She's older. Like, it's something I cherish. There are so many traditions that we take part. Like, it's crazy. Christmas Eve dinner, all of this wonderful stuff.
Yeah, get ready to trade all that in.
There's a first time for everything.
My first inclination was, I desperately have to get out of this.
No,
But then I realized Rosie just slayed me.
Oh, yeah, no question. The whole Thanksgiving in Maine probably wasn't even going to happen.
Oh, you think?
Oh, I bet it was
You think that was a trap?
Yeah, it was never even going to happen.
This sweet woman, I am still, as I tell this story, I'm like, check. Mate.
Oh, yeah, she won. Absolutely.
So if you are looking for us on Christmas morning, we will be happily unwrapping presents at Rosie and Mike Van
You know
Duzen's
you will.
house. I guarantee you.